The fast action pruner. So I bought mine, I probably had mine 2 years now, okay? I absolutely love it. I use it, it's probably my most used tool. I'd say this and then my little handheld chainsaw.
Right.
Now obviously this is not a chainsaw, this is for pruning. And I'm talking about pruning up to 1/2 to 3/4 inch, okay? What I have in front of me here are different things. I'm gonna grab this one now while Matt is showing you. So we've got about a 3/4 inch branch here, hardwood, all right? All you wanna do with this is you wanna squeeze the trigger and the safety at the same time, all right? Not a toy, all right? This thing is a very, very sharp pruner. It goes through like butter, okay? If I tried to use bypass pruners, what happened to the bypass pruners? Where are they?
I think somebody threw them away.
I keep asking for stuff, and Jimmy had them before.
Well, the bypass pruner, the old pruners, the old handheld, squeeze them hard, right? You're trying to use two hands. You're bent. Look at that. I mean, it's so easy. You don't realize. I mean, this is the kind of wood. This is the kind of thing. If you're cutting any kind of wood in the backyard, I back right up to giant cypress trees.
Yeah.
But there's huge amounts of cleanup back there. Huge amounts of pruning that needs to be done. This changes the game of the old pruners, right? Used to be, you get the handheld pruners, and if you're somebody like this guy, big and strong, huge hands,
impossible.
Big, strong, he can do it all, he can do it all. Me, with my little hands, not so much, right? I'm trying to use two hands to cheat, right? Not the solution. This is the solution. Work smarter, not harder. This is the solution, folks. Battery powered, but not just battery powered like 4 volts. This is 20 volts of power. Lithium ion, so it's super, super lightweight. Battery level indicator built inside right there. So all you do is you pop the battery on. Then there's two different buttons you want to press. One for safety, one for go, okay? So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna press those two buttons down, and you can see that. I want you to see that. Look at that. See how it closes and opens?
Yep.
When I let go of the button, it opens back up. It's that simple, that easy to use. Anything about 1 to 1 1/8 inch thick branches, that's what this is for. Perfect.
I use it when I'm trimming flowers, if you want to use it on your rose bushes, because it gives you such a nice clean cut, you're not damaging. This is probably one of the first power tools that I bought at HSN. I said 2 years, it might be 3 years. This does come with a 2-year warranty as well. Earthwise is a great company. The batteries are amazing. I probably have charged my battery. In 3 years, I may have charged it 2 or 3 times. The battery lasts forever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you're getting about 500 cuts per charge. Look at how thick that branch. We don't even have branches on the set that thick.
Well, here's
I wanted everybody to see. Yeah.
How about this? This is bamboo.
Bamboo is a hardwood. It's really hard to cut.
It's really one of the toughest woods to cut. I don't even think you could break that with your hands.
Let me see.
Maybe. You're pretty tough. But look at this. Here's how we're going to do it. All you're going to do is just press the button. Let the machine do the work, folks. If you have a limited dexterity or strength in your hands, this is the solution for you. 500 cuts. You're going to trim rose bushes. You're going to trim those beautiful plants you got today at HSN. You want to keep them trimmed. You want to keep them pruned.
Yeah.
And look at this. I could do this all day. 500 cuts with a single charge.
It's funny because the hedges I have 2 sets of hedges. Ones that are really tall. Actually I have an extender, so I can use it for that. But I usually will just cut down those with my little handsaw. But for all the ones that are in front of my picture window, which are about 5 feet high, I walk out, I can cut all those things in about 20 minutes. I can level the top of every one, and those are all about this thickness, right? They're very, very thick. And all I do, and I want you to see how thick that is.
That's crazy.
All right, that is a really pretty thick branch. It'll go even bigger than that. But I want you to see also how clean it cuts. That's important, right? You want a nice clean cut. You don't want it to be, all peeled back. You want it to be like that because that gives you a nice cut right there, okay? If it's a plant will know if it's been hacked or if it's been cut clean. Right. So you get a nice clean cut. And honestly, 500 cuts, you probably have to charge this maybe once every couple of months.
Absolutely.
Maybe once all summer.
I think about it, if you're like, we always had bougainvillea You ever have bougainvillea?
I lived in Arizona. We had it everywhere.
With those spiky thorns?
Yep.
You want to get in and get out and get it done. You don't want to be hanging around with the bougainvillea and trying to get in there with your hands and knees and crawling around and trying to use the big, you know, if you don't use the small trimmers, you use the larger trimmers, and you think, well, the larger trimmers are going to work better and they're going to give me more strength. This is the real solution. This is the answer from Earthwise. Again, make gardening fun. Make gardening something you can enjoy. You're going to have a sense of getting things done, a true do-it-yourself. I actually let my lawn guy go because now I'm outside. I'm getting some exercise, some fresh air. I'm down 17 pounds.
You look fantastic. No, I'm laughing. I wasn't laughing at you. I'm laughing because.
And,
all right,
oh, you're trying to.
So I have this, okay? So here, you probably have these. That's what this is what I was looking for the whole time.
This is what he was laughing at, not my tiny little hands.
Maybe you have these. Here, I'll hold them down here so you can see them, okay? So watch what happens now, and I'm pretty strong. I could probably get through here, but I want you to see.
See, 2 hands. Whoa!
All right. Now that was one cut.
Now you got 499 more to go.
But I want you to, now this is the other one, so take a look. I'm gonna squeeze it. So that's, now look what it did. Hold on. It tore the top. It cracked everything right there. And this is locked into place. If you're a senior, good luck trying to get through that. Look at the difference.
Yeah, this is it. This is the difference between a manual screwdriver and one of those powered screwdrivers that we have here at HSN that are so good. This is called working smarter, not harder. I love it. And look at that. And by the way, if you're going to cut something and you want to stop, if you let go of the button, as soon as you let go of the button, it stops. Watch, I'm going to go halfway down and I'm going to let go. Oh, see that? As soon as you let go of that button, it's going to go back up. Now, we want you to be very, very safe with this tool. You should treat this tool like any other power tool.
Yeah.
Keep it away from kids. Right, don't store it with the battery. Take the battery out, it's easy. And again, it's so lightweight, it weighs about 3 pounds and you're getting all this power.
There's a button on the top right there. It's a green button, you can see it right there. All you want to do is depress that and then pull back. That's all that you need to do. Right there is your battery indicator. You'll see, I've been using this all day here, and it still has full power. That tells you when you do need to charge it. To put it back on, you just slide it on. You'll hear it lock, and then it's good to go. I agree with Matt, when you're not using it, take the battery off, okay? And then put the top on. It goes this way, I believe. Yep,
there you go.
So I would put the top on and make sure you store it like that.
Now it's safe.
And leave the battery separate. Just, you know, because if there's kids are curious, and hey, listen, I have one, so I know. You want to be careful. This is not a toy. This is a serious tool. But I'll tell you, it's going to make your life so much easier. I know more people that won't do this just because they've got their hand issue, or they don't have the strength anymore, and now they don't even weed, or they don't go out there.
That's why they put off going out and having a good time in the garden. You can have a great time in the garden with Guy. That's your next show title. Great time in the garden with Guy.
We'll tell everybody about that. But look, it's right through every time, and all I'm doing is giving a little squeeze, all right? Now, these are actually bigger branches than you're probably even going to have to cut. You may have things like Matt said, like bougainvilleas or rose bushes, or you just want to trim your flowers.
Wow, look at that.
Look at it.
It's just going through it like butter.
Oh, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Vines, if you have vines, we have vines in our backyard that go around our oak trees and try to kill them.
Let's drop the price. You want to do that? All right, so here's what we'll do. Get an HSN credit card. $40 off.
I've heard about those.
$89.95 is all you will pay for this. And let me tell you, you will thank me, because when you get it home and you use it for the first time, you're going to be like, this is better. This is even better than he said. This is really good. Well, because like I said,
look at this
a lot of people will show you a toyish version of these.
Yep.
You need it to be strong. You want it to cut through. Look how clean the cut is, especially if you're pruning things that you want for regrowth. You don't want to hack it off. You certainly don't want to use a saw, okay, for that. You really want it to be clean, especially, like I said, if they're growing plants. But get it home. It's $129.95. That's all you will pay, $43.32. It is a customer pick, mostly 5-star reviews. I own one. You own one.
I love it. I use it all the time in the garden. That's my whole new fitness regime is
like
going
that.
out, and I'm calling it
Love it.
yardio.
I like your yardio.
Get out there and work and have fun at the same time. How about
All right,
that?
we got to wrap it up. It's the end of our 2 hours with you today. I enjoyed it so much. Thank you, Facebook friends. Thank you, Matt Davis.
Thank you, Guy.
Good to see you. Hey, our yard bags. The biggest hit in this show was these yard bags. It's funny. Something that strikes a chord. Everybody's like, yeah.